This is a tale of Sodom and Gomorrah, in that holy land where everyone hung the menorah. Now Yahweh was God, and he was pretty pissed. Bunch of folks in the town were on his shit list. See, he was a stickler about this thing called sin, which he crafted himself when the world did begin. Frankly, I think his ego was rather immense when Adam and Eve caused the original offense. I mean, Adam didn't actually do anything wrong, and Eve was up against a satanic song. But they ate this apple, a little MacGuffer, and for that, all of us are born deserving to suffer. Fuck it, said Yahweh, this sin thing's a bitch. The human system is plagued by this giant glitch. Sodom and Gomorrah, I'll burn 'em down. You wouldn't believe what they do in that town. Their sins may be large, or small and banal, but even worse than that, there's men having anal. He sent down some angels to see his pal Lot, but the townsmen cornered them right on the spot. Who are these men? They're giving us boners. We must have relations, we're really hard moaners. These men are my guests, and eat only my bread. Would you like to rape my daughters instead? They're both supple virgins, their mm-hms are dry. Give 'em a go, so Lot did cry. For while Yahweh was offended by the town's fornicatin', and blasphemy especially was the sin he was hatin', offering your girls to be raped on the fly was totally kosher in Yahweh's eyes. So Lot got the news and bailed out of town. The cities got smitten and the shit went down. Lot's wife turned around and said, "Holy cow," so she got turned to salt. How ya like me now? I'm about peace and love, making people do good. But there was no real moral lesson in turning a random woman into salt. I just did that to show off that I could. So Lot made it out in the finest of health, and then went on to fuck his two daughters himself. Yeah, Yahweh does lots of weird stuff like that. He thinks killing babies and ethnic cleansing are fat. He flooded the whole world because of the sin. It's okay to have slaves and even sell off your own kin. And after centuries of ordering armies to kill and saying human sacrifice was totally chill, Yahweh said, "No, I'm a loving God, love all the days," even though the Bible contains hate speech against gays. But I really love everyone. Oh, can't you see? Just live a good life by being submissive to me. But the only way I can save you from my own wrath is to send my son and kill him in a bloodbath. So Jesus came and said, "Folks, love me. I'm your ultimate boon. God's love is sweeter than a blowjob at noon. I love y'all so much, I'll even die for you bitches. Nail me to that cross, kids. Gimme some stitches. I'm all about love, forgiveness I dwell. Unless you don't believe in me, then you deserve hell." Now, you're probably wondering why I wrote this poem about Yahweh and Jesus and all those old psalms. I've probably offended you by being so crude as you watch this video here on YouTube, but I'm not about hate speech, I'll make that clear. The Bible is more offensive than anything I've said here. So my message is this. Let's move on from this stuff. We're better than that. Enough is enough. You want to be Christian, do it in your space. But don't throw your Bibles into my face. It degrades women and gays and other sorts. Get it out of our schools. Get it out of our courts. Self-righteous judgment, intolerance supreme, it's all one nonsensical, blame-spouting wet dream. The time has come for us to move on. Redefine our society. That is my psalm.